In your castle, crashing your walls.
How's the game, guys? I got a text message.
From who?
My girlfriend. What?
Let's squeak.
You're gay.
Oh God. No! Wow, what a nightmare.
Breakfast is ready.
Okay. What?
Hi, and welcome to Nancy on Canon Reviews with me, Steve. And today we got a helping of Inception. And let me tell you right now, it's a pretty big helping. So I hope you brought an appetite for mind games. Before we start this review, I want to tell you right now, I can't really show any clips or anything of the sort. So if you haven't seen anything of the movie yet, do yourself a favor and watch the trailer right now. And then continue to watch this review or go see the movie yourself. And if you haven't seen the movie yet, this will be spoiler free because, you know, I don't want to ruin anyone's fun. Except for the spoiler. Leonardo DiCaprio dies at the end of Titanic. Before I go on this review, let me briefly explain what this movie is about. Leonardo DiCaprio's character and his dream team, which includes Ellen Page and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and others, invaded dreams of a son of a corporate head in order to dissolve the company through use of Inception, or implanting an idea in someone's head that's not originally theirs, yet they believe it is. So now that's out of the way, I'm going to talk about aspects of the movie I felt stood out the most. First off, the actors. Of course, it was a smorgasbord of stars, so I can't really complain about the acting. Which leads me to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio. Of course, I had this childhood hate for him ever since Titanic. But starting with Shutter Island and then with this movie, I'm starting to grow respect for him. He's a fairly good actor. Look, for fairly good, he's awesome. The only thing I could complain about him, about this movie, is that his character is very, very similar to his character in Shutter Island. But that's not his fault, but top-notch acting all the way, man. Regarding the story of the film, it's great seeing new ideas in movies. The only thing is you absolutely have to pay attention to the whole movie. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, do not sneeze. Take your allergy medicine beforehand. Make sure you got to the bathroom at least during the trailers or something. If you, like, not pay attention to the movie, even for a second, you'll get confused and it will ruin your experience. So you probably might have to see the movie again. Which is no problem, but you know, you might have to dish out money for it or something. The story did a great job combining suspense and action, with bits of science fiction in it, creating a strangely enjoyable popcorn flick with depth to it. My favorite scene in the movie was the hotel fighting scene where the two guys were fighting in the hotel hall and gravity was slowly shifting. So they ended up running, duking it out along the walls and in midair. That had me on the edge of my seat. One scene that people tend to have problems with is where the truck is backing up and falling into this river. And people are, well, some people that I've talked to are confused why this is shown continuously throughout the movie. But Christopher Nolan's intention was to use this metaphorically as a countdown. Every time the truck is shown, it is seen falling closer and closer to the river. And other medias have done this before, like 24. Every time there's a commercial break, there's a clock. And I had no problem with this. Some people may have, but I did not feel it's pointless. Unlike certain other movies that just get really, really annoying. Cough. Vantage point. Cough. One thing I have to agree with though is that Christopher Nolan's vision of dreams, while at least in this movie, felt too literal and rule-bound. Like, there are some scenes that prove me wrong, but in general, it was all something that might have been possible in reality. There's no elements of fantasy to it. And it's something I felt the movie kind of benefited from, but this is only an afterthought, and this does not affect my opinion about the movie as a whole. And the ending. There's no better way to end a movie. I felt completely satisfied. Any other ending just wouldn't suffice. The lady right next to me was saying, please fall down, and I was chuckling right there. I'm sorry for being vague, but like I said, I want to avoid spoilers. So if you've seen the movie, you definitely know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, more reason to go watch it. I'm going to give this movie 4 stars out of 5. It's no way perfect, but I felt like it's the best movie I've seen in a while, if not the best of this year. It's no way perfect, but I feel that anyone who has the tiniest of interest in this movie should go out and see it. Although some of you might feel like something opened up your skull and took out your brain and put it in a blender. In that case, great! That means you can form your own theories and opinions about the movie, and it gets you thinking, which is always good. One last thing I want to talk about before I end this review is the totem mechanic. A totem is a personal item that people use in the movie in order to see whether they dream or not. But I think this might actually work in real life too in order to lucid dream. A lucid dream is a dream where you're able to control everything within the dream. That's because you're aware that you're dreaming. Some methods of lucid dreaming, or in order to lucid dream, is using a dream journal, or reciting something throughout the day, or even just writing something on the back of your hand and checking it periodically, and then once you check it in the dream, it will be fuzzed up or illegible. So I ended up trying out myself. That's why I made this 20-sided die, which is loaded, so it will always crit hit. Don't tell my dungeon master. Shh. So here, I'll show you how it works. A 1? But it's supposed to be a 20. I've tried this out multiple times. What the hell? Oh God. I'm dreaming. No, I spent all night doing this. No, I haven't. Oh God. Wait. Is that all? Oh God. I have to do a real review now?